we're gonna go into actually recording this video. Last but not least, FTC, fuck you, fuck your kids, isn't for kids, and we'll get into the video. Just in case the audio wasn't clear enough for the FTC, oh fuck you, fuck your kids, it's not for kids.
When they both had zero.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And today's topic, no, not topic, the question is Call of Duty Modern Warfare losing players? Question mark. And the obvious answer is hell yeah, brother. I'll say it again. Hell yeah, brother. And someone's like, well, what do you mean? How do you know they're losing players? I mean, the survey info weren't sending out, it says it itself. We'll just read the title. What if anything would convince you to start playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 again? New in-game events/challenges, new multiplayer modes, new multiplayer maps, if there was a difficulty setting/option in Spec Ops operations, and my technical problems are resolved, if Spec Ops technical issues were resolved, if multiplayer challenge progression issues were resolved, if spawn logic issues and multiplayer maps were resolved, if cross-platform balance issues were resolved, if weapon balance issues were resolved, if my friends started playing the fucking game again, if progression issues were resolved, if new Spec Ops experience missions/maps were added into the game, if match balance issues, aka skill-based matchmaking, were resolved, if multiplayer allowed me to vote on maps like previous Call of Duty games. So, they have the information, they have accurate information. All jokes aside, they have the information, they have accurate information, they know what people dislike about this game, and they decide to do nothing with said information. Like all these problems have been issues since day one, excluding them adding in new content and all that. Cause we know that was a given, but everything else like technical issues, Spec Ops having a difficulty setting. And what else? Oh yes, map voting, skill-based matchmaking, weapon balancing, multiplayer modes, maps. Those have all been issues or things under the spotlight, under question since day one. So it's kind of frustrating, this whole ordeal, that none of these have been resolved or addressed properly. And the reason why I say addressed properly because, excuse me, they had a patch that said minor difficulty adjustments to Spec Ops, difficulty, which was bullshit. It's still the same shit. Them spawning juggernauts in your ass, or I don't know, them spawning enemies out of thin air, or the enemies shooting you through walls that they can't fucking see you. I don't know. There are also, 10 feet concrete blocks. So yeah, shit like that's been the game since day one. No, PC's technical issues, all the stuttering, I don't know, the dev errors, the terrible optimization, using all the fucking CPU. Yeah, stuff like that, all been issues since day one. Spawns, all the shit. So they have the accurate information, but they haven't done anything with it, which is very frustrating, the whole ordeal. So I don't want to sound like a pessimist when it comes to what I'm saying. Our player counts are dropping, but I mean, are they surprised? Are they really surprised? Like, they know what people don't like about the game. So they shouldn't be shocked at all. But obviously they are shocked, but a little scared because Season 1 dropped a week ago. About a week ago. Shout out to Bobby Shmurda. But Season 1 dropped a week ago, which means there should be, a nice little increase or spike in their player counts. But obviously that was short-lived because a week later, or a couple of days and some change later, they're sending out surveys trying to get players invested and engaged in the game again. But yeah, I can just talk about one of my main problems with this survey. One, it's not optimized the proper way. Optimized. It's not implemented the right way. They could have had this as, the daily news. They have that pop up and they say, would you like to do this survey? Or they say, player feedback wanted. We're listening to you. And they have all this stuff on the survey. You can decide to do that survey right then and there or save it for later. And not the BS surveys they had in previous games. Did you have fun last match? No, you saw me lag out the game, or you saw me join a game in progress, get shitted on, and then fucking leave. But you asked me, did I have fun last match? But you would never ask me if I had fun when I had a good game. But with that out the way, what else can we talk about? I mean, I'll just talk about previous instances with player feedback and all that, because even if we all did this survey, right, and we weren't toxic, we were nice, we all did the survey, we gave them honest feedback, valid criticism and all that, I mean, would they even use it? Because World War II was a great example of this. And I can just know World War II, the beta for Call of Duty World War II, domination, players only get 50 points per kill in domination. And the players said, well, we would like to get 100 points per kill so we can actually get score streak. So they listed that feedback, they actually changed it in the beta, and we got 100 points per kill. But when the game launched, what did they do? They reverted it back to 50 points per kill in domination. They gave them good feedback, they listened to it, and then when the game came out, they fucking reverted it back for no reason. And yeah, it's just very frustrating because even if we give them this information, we give them the feedback they will want to hear, it's actually up to them to use it and use it properly. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be someone that says, well, this game only has around 50,000 players active at any given time. Nah, I mean, it's Call of Duty, it's a giant franchise, so if I was to guess, I would say this game's player count would double Rocket League's, and Rocket League's player count is in a range of 120,000 to around 140,000. So, or even 150,000. So, with that ballpark, that will put us at 240,000 players, 300,000 players, right? Or 260,000, 300,000. Thing is, they have a big player base. They have a big franchise that have a bigger player base than it is currently. I'm not saying that the game's player count's gonna be like they were in Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 1. Yeah, those days are over. When we had like 1 billion people on the PS3, you go on the Xbox 360, there will be 3 billion people playing on Xbox or for Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, those days are over. But I mean, if my guess is correct. Which I think it is. I think this actually be a pretty good guess on how many players playing the game right now. Yeah, 300,000? Those numbers, not too good for a Call of Duty game. I feel like they should be in that 700,000, 750,000 player count range. Even though we can't see the player counts, I feel that's what they should be in. With how popular this franchise is. I feel like those numbers are doable. I really do. But yeah, I mean the ball's in their possession. The ball's in their court. They have the information, they have accurate information, and they know what players dislike about this game. The Spec Ops, the technical issues, the multiplayer issues. They know what players dislike in the game. It's up to them to actually implement those changes and do it in a proper and timely manner. And with all that stuff out the way, the gameplay in the background is 44-3. On Hack the Yard Domination, this gameplay is obviously old because one, my player interface, not play interface, heads-up display, it hasn't been changed when it comes to the colorblind settings yet. And I'm using the SCAR, and I don't have any gold weapons at the time. This was around the first week or so, first 1 to 2 weeks of launch of multiplayer. Yeah, had a good game. I even quoted it in this game. Wow, guys, I had a signature game that had 44 kills in domination. Because you know, with skill-based matchmaking, it's hard to have stats in the game. But I digress. Point is, we won the game. I had a good game, I had fun. And yeah, hopefully when it comes to this whole survey, hopefully it comes to this whole survey and that whole player counts, they can actually use this information and, you know, start getting those players that come trickling back in. I mean, I would hope they could do it before that because, I mean, Christmas is like right around the corner, you know, that's gonna be the last time this game's gonna have a huge spike in players when it comes to overall player count. Yeah, we need to get everything in order to get those Christmas news happy, get their money. But yeah, with that out the way, I was about to say that out the way on the outro. But that out the way, Joe Cecot needs to be fired. Still, y'all stay safe, and I'm out.
Good guy. Mayday, we are hit back. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Yeah, man, what happened?
Focus on. Dropkick 2-1 arriving on station. Passing fire control field. Good to go. Weapons free. Contact. Enemy in the office. Go. 105. Mark. Heads up. Enemy missile lock. Flares launched. Enemy at the hostiles in the area. Good night. Friendly UAV overhead. 105, ready. Allied cluster strike inbound. Flares away. We've taken the lead. Forward, mark.
I actually feel like I'm blowing off this game.
105 all set. Fire. Friendly UAV overhead. We have bingo fuel heading back to base. Securing C.
Now we gotta get the win, cause what's the point of shitting on niggas without winning?
Hold all the objectives. Enemy at the forklift.
Yeah, battle hardened, but it doesn't really work that well. Alright, hold on, don't go out there yet.
Charlie.
Me too, man.
Proper. That's how it's
I felt like I had a signature game. Pop. Stop. Boom, boom. Look at them catches.
I got movement.